Hello everyone, my name is Mahendri Bachuram and welcome to the online learning channel. And today I will be helping you with English, specifically with the grade 11 curriculum and on the comprehension section. So what I've got for you is a PowerPoint presentation on the different aspects and techniques of comprehension. And the first thing we're going to look at the focus and the objectives of comprehension. Now, comprehension, we're going to look at the comprehension skills, the reading skills, reading comprehension questions, how to answer comprehension questions. And then we're going to look at your different strategies, your skimming and scanning. Very, very quickly, I would like to explain the skimming and scanning. Skimming and scanning helps you to find information easily and quickly. It is really useful. It is a really useful skill to have and will help you understand, will help you answer the comprehension question. What is skimming and scanning? Skimming is when you read through a piece of writing quickly to see what it is about. Scanning is when you scan the page to find the answers to your questions. Right, so we're going to look at your introduction. Very quickly, I want to explain what I'm going to discuss with you on this PowerPoint. Right, comprehension reading requires a reader to understand a certain part of a passage or a paragraph. The main purpose of comprehension reading is to understand the meaning that the given passage implies and try to answer the comprehension questions accordingly. Comprehension reading skills are mainly used in schools and colleges, where it is used to test the reading and understanding capabilities of the student. Now, the most popular use of comprehension reading strategy is that these are used in exams and tests. Students are expected to read through the passage, understand from the essay, and try to answer questions based on the given paragraph or article. Answering comprehension questions is not an easy task, and many students often wonder on how to answer comprehension questions more effectively. Now, there are many reasons why students feel this way while doing comprehension exam questions. One of the main reasons is that most of the students are so familiarized with an easy level of reading comprehension questions that they easily get flustered when they see passages they have a hard vocabulary and meaning. Most students fail to understand the language and hence they lose interest in studying for such answers. But in reality, with proper practice and hard work, one can easily conquer comprehension questions and they can be used to gain marks easily in a competitive. So with all of this said, I will help you to understand and be able to answer the comprehension questions without any further difficulties. All right, we're going to look at the strategy, which is your reading, your predicting, your summarizing. Right, in order to learn comprehension strategies, students need to need modeling, practice, and feedback. The key comprehension strategies are described below. Now, what I've got for you is 6 different strategies which you can use when you are doing your comprehension, when you are reading your comprehension passage. Right, number 1, you're going to use your prior knowledge. Right, when you preview your text, you tap into what you know already. That will help you to understand the text more better. This provides a framework for any new information you are reading. Number 2 is predicting. When students make prediction about the text they are about to read, it sets up expectation based on the prior knowledge about similar topics. As you read, they may mentally revise the prediction as they gain more interest. Number 3, identifying the main idea and summarization. Identifying the main idea and summarizing requires that learners determine what is important and then put into your own words. Implicit in this process is trying to understand the author's purpose in writing the text. Right, the comprehension strategies. Number 4, questioning. Asking and answering questions about the test is another strategy that helps students focus on the meaning of the text. Teachers can help by modeling both the process of asking good questions and strategies for finding the answers to the text. Number 5, making inferences. In order to make inferences about something that is not explicitly stated in the text, students must learn to draw on prior knowledge and recognize clues in the text itself. Now you've got 5 steps to make an inference. Number 1, read or view the text. Number 2, read the question. Number 3, list relevant details. Number 4, put details together. Number 5, determine what they mean. Right, 6, we're going to look at visualization. Studies have shown that students who visualize while reading have better recall than those who do not. Readers can take advantage of illustrations that are embedded in the text to create their own mental images or drawing when reading text without illustrations. How to attempt comprehension passages. A comprehension test comprises of a passage which needs to be read well and answer the questions provided below it. At the base of the answers, as the base of the answers relies on the passages, it is very important to craft your answers effectively by analyzing the given passage properly. The main purpose of these tests is to evaluate the intelligence and power of the candidate. Now, I have few important tips for answering comprehension tests. Number 1, do not use outside knowledge. Make logical guesses. Review the answer at least twice. Always read the instructions carefully. Always go through the questions first. How to answer comprehension questions effectively? When attempting comprehension questions, it is very important to take time and read the passage carefully. It is a very essential step that you need to follow in the initial stage. Here are a few guidelines for answering comprehension questions. Try to link the question to your answers. Never provide your opinion, as answers are base your answers on facts. The passage will never be so easy, so it is vital that you connect all the links together. Craft your answers clearly with perfection. Never move out of the original question, answer it precisely. And do not include terms like this, that, this, stuff, thing, like, she, he, or them, or they in your answers. Right, I'm going to continue with how to answer reading comprehension questions. I have 5 steps for you. Number 1 is where you read the question. Now, reading the question first tells you what you need to look for in the text. Number 2, you're going to unpack the question. Make sure that you read the question a couple of times so that you know what to look for. Number 3, you're going to read the text. When you read the text, you need to be mindful of the time given. Now, remember, in your comprehension, which is your paper 1, you've got approximate time given to you, which you can use. And make sure that when you are doing the comprehension, you have specific time to complete the comprehension before going to the next question. So when you read the text, you need to be mindful of the time. You don't want to rush it, but you also don't want to skim reading. So make sure you read the text properly. Read again for evidence and technique. While you are reading, you need to look for the information the questions are looking for. And number 5 is where you make sure that you read the questions thoroughly and identify your keywords, which is very, very important, and explain your example and conclude your response. We have come to the end of the slide, so I would like to share with you, please do not forget to keep in mind that there are no shortcuts that you can use to answer comprehension questions correctly. The methods that you have at hand are lots of reading practice and lots of hard work. By using these 2 methods, it can be it can be easy for one to conquer the difficulty of comprehensive questions. Try to have a systematic and effective plan well prepared for answering comprehensive questions before attending the exam. This will help you to face your fears of comprehensive questions and will enable you to answer them more effectively. I have left a link which you can click on to practice your comprehension skills. If you want to test your comprehension skills, see below your new skill works. Try the link below. It's your June exam, paper 1, and you can practice with your comprehension question and follow the techniques and the skills which I've discussed with you in this PowerPoint presentation, which will be of great help. I hope this is of great help to you. Thank you very much for listening.